you don't currently max out your 401k, what I want you to do right now is, I'm not going to tell you that all of a sudden you should magically have enough money to put over $20,000 into retirement through your work. But what I think you can do is add 1% more than what you have right now. For most people, you can either go in and access that yourself or put in a request to your HR department. So whenever I talk about this, people tell me, well, what's the point? Because 1% isn't enough and it won't matter. But at the same time, will also tell me that they can't possibly put more money into their retirement accounts. And honestly, they're right. 1% is not going to be enough to retire, and it's not going to be enough to really make a difference in the amount of money you have saved for retirement. But you know what? It also isn't enough to generally impact your budget to the point where you're going to notice, especially if you are not locked down using a system where you are budgeting every last dollar. Putting 1% more into your 401k is not going to be noticed. But then when you do it again in 3 months, 6 months, and continue to increase it by 1 or 2% at a time, or if you get to a point where you feel like you could do 5% more, those numbers do add up. So hopefully I've convinced you that if you are not currently maxing out your 401k, go right now and increase it by 1%, and then let me know that you've done it. By the way, I am Angela, one half of Women's Personal Finance, aka Money Without the Grind, the bros, or the bullshit, here to talk to you about all things money and consumption from a leftist angle. If that sounds like your jam, make sure to hit follow now.